How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome to another decent game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be in the Type T-34, the Tier 5 Chinese medium tank. This thing has got no gun depression, an aim time of 2.3, but DPM is aplenty in this vehicle because it has a 57mm, I believe it is, does like 83 damage every hit or so, and it reloads every 2 seconds. So that's pretty great. And it's a PCR pen. The gold rounds, quote unquote, do 189 millimeters worth of penetration. Is that phenomenal for Tier 5? I'd like to think so. And if not, then, well, then I guess I'm just a scrub who doesn't know statistics. Regular pen is like 120 or something like that. That's decent in Tier 5. I know the Sherman, the standard Easy 8 gets, well, no, the Easy 8's a Tier 6. The M4 probably gets around the same penetration as this thing. I know the standard rounds for the Tier 6 are like 125, 128 for the standard rounds, and 177 for the APCR gold rounds, quote unquote. But, moving on. So, our light tank killed himself. Coincidentally, another Chinese tank. So, I don't want to go all the way around this hill. I'm going to emulate his actions by slowing down. Hopefully, oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. And there goes all my health. I am now on a quarter of what I had when this game started. All because I was too impatient to go down that hill and fuck with that Tier 4 light tank, who I didn't know was there until just now. So that's pretty great that I used all that health and my med kit and my repair kit to go down that cliff. But I didn't die from it, did I? No, no, no. And everyone knows in World of Tanks, an alive tank is a deadly tank. So, I'm going to prove that theory by showing you this game today. This thing has no gun depression. If you aim your... Pretty much you can only face people on flat ground. If you approach a hill, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to hit them, but they're definitely going to be able to pen you because your turret, as well as the rest of your tank, in Tier 5, is not very, well, protected by any decent armor. You can, however, around corners, angle your upper plate towards your enemies sharply, and it will bounce shots. Do not count on it to bounce shots, especially not any Tier 4, Tier 5, or Tier 6, or, God forbid, a Tier 7 tank destroyer, or really any other tank, really. Really, the only thing you can bounce shots from in this thing is light tanks and similarly tiered mediums. And that's if it's angled extremely sharply. Do not expect to bounce anything off your turret. If it happens, it's a godsend. It's a miracle. Don't expect it to happen again. And here you get to see the kind of mediocre gun handling this thing has. But with being able to fire every 2 seconds, that doesn't really make a difference, because when you're encircling enemies and you shoot them like 3 times for every 1 time they can shoot you, it's pretty hilarious to watch their health fly down. Not really much to say on this tank, except I have coated optics, gun laying drive, and I believe vents for my equipment loadout. You already know what my supplies are, considering I used 2/3 of them in the first 3 minutes of the game. Hilarious. And there's this Blitzen. Almost kills me there. Didn't think he would pen me, as to which he did not. And he's going to try and be a hero and finish off a Tier 5 tank, but that's just not gonna happen. Not in the cards today, pal. I like this tank. It's fast, it's mobile, it's got good terrain resistance. There's another Tier 5 off their team. I don't know why he was facing the opposite way, but I won't question his actions, as it helps me tremendously stay alive. Or miraculously stay alive. That Stug's in a bad spot. And he's gone. Nope, I bounced off him. Cool beans. There's RNG for you. Now, as you can see, I am already dipping into the APCR rounds. Do I need to? Not really, but considering the aim time on this thing and that I'm on a one-hit, yes I do. Yes I do. Yes I do. So there's a full health Matilda up here. I know I can survive at least 2 of his shells. But I know he can pretty much insta-pen me, so I'm just praying that I can, you know, detect him with not even 100% trained crew here, which is foolish. Fortunately for right now, this being in the past. If I'm in the future, that means my Chinese crew is 100% trained, but unfortunately they still do not have a fully trained skill in their arsenal, and the only thing they have is a 20% trained camouflage. And when that gets to 100%, I'm going to put 6 cents on there and then go from there. I don't know what I'm going to put on that after that, but we'll see. Probably camo, then smooth driving, something like that. Or maybe I'll go with camo then view range perks. Maybe. I don't know. It's difficult to say at this point. But there goes the Matilda staying out in the open, relying on his armor too much in a tier 5 game when he is a tier 4 tank. That's fine. Once again, it just benefits me. And they have a Churchill 1, a T1 Heavy, and a medium left on their team. There is the medium, the Matilda Black Prince. That thing's got some scary DPM potential, but if you know where to shoot it and how to hide from its kind of mediocre accuracy. Because like this thing, it shoots way too fast and just it shoots too fast for the aiming balloon to get to a decently small size. So you just keep firing and hope that it aims true. Or flies true. The shell, I mean. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. But, he destroys one of my little thanky friends there. He's just panicking, trying to get any damage as he can, as much as he can. And now, of course, the dreaded 9-0 line has some tanks on it that are camping, because that's what you do on this map. You have half your team go, or maybe even 80% of your team go the hill on whatever game mode, because that's just what fucking scrubs do, is they go to the hill and just pray for some easy shots. But see, if the enemy team isn't stupid, and they go around to, like, the 1-2-3 line, they clear up there, all you're doing is delaying the inevitable, because as soon as the enemy team charges to, like, 7 and 8 line, they have places to hide, and they can spot you, and it's stupid. Why would you go up to the hill? Yes, you have a place to hide as well, but you have to expose more of your tank to pretty much all of their team at any given time, just to pop out and try to get a shot. It's foolish. It's stupid. It takes too long to get over that entire section of the map. And then what's the team going to do on the 9-0 line? Cap the base at, like, J2. Oh, that was productive. Glad you went through there so I could get 2 shots and we can cap out in a tier 10 match. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling, but Jesus Christ, people need to stop capping when there's like 6 tanks left and we have a chance to kill them all and get more damage. Like, what the fuck? I understand if you're scared of losing, that's fine, but there should be like a voting system when you're when your team is capping out the base. There should be like a vote. It should be like, oh, if there's the maximum of 3 tanks in the base, your team should have a vote. Cap the base or reset it. And if like 3 people vote on resetting it, it resets back down to 0. Now, if things were to head south and the tanks who wanted to get more kills ended up getting themselves killed. And the timer's on the base is 75% capped. Obviously, we're gonna take the victory over the loss, because more experience, etc. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really respect people that cap over damage because it's kind of cowardly, and you're pretty much making the selfish act of getting a medal that doesn't really even matter. Yes, you're winning it for your team. Congrats for you. It's a team-based game. But that also means putting your teammates' word into consideration. If they say, I don't know, attack or fall back when you're on the base, and there's lots of tanks left, and your teams are pretty evenly matched, get the fuck off the base. Don't be a selfish prick. But the same can be said for, you being alone as well. If you're facing 1 or 3 tanks by yourself, and you don't cap, and you lose it, well, you're losing pretty much for your entire team. Oh, well done, Martyr. Well done down that hill, you fuckstain. Yes. Yes, yes. Because that HP wouldn't have been helpful in this situation at all, with me being a one-hit already. You have to do some stupid shit to defy gravity, and just the stupidity in this game. It's pretty up there. If there was a scale for being mentally retarded, World of Tank player base would be below the scale. It wouldn't even be able to be picked up by the scale because the amount of retardation in situational awareness is, well, yeah. People are dumb. They don't have situational awareness, and they just charge like sheeps on a cliff, one after the other. Die, death. No communication whatsoever. And when people get let down, they blame their lack of team for communication, when they themselves did not make any effort to do so. It's great. I didn't mean for this to be a rambling video. I'm going to shut up now. So, that Churchill saw me and detected me as I fell back behind that little cliff corner there. Martyr charges up, tries to get a pen in, and dies instantly. So, one of two things are going to happen here. I'm going to charge, the Churchill is going to be facing away, and I'm going to get a few hits in before he inevitably pens me once or twice to kill me, or I'm going to catch him looking at me, and I'm going to get hit. I'm going to get hit, I'm expecting it, and he misses. Through sheer RNG, luck, whatever you want to call it, I damage and break his engine there. I don't know how I didn't pen, but there he goes. 1 in 1,000 chance there, and I win it for the game. Because he's a scrub, and he couldn't put 2 shells into a target that was heading straight towards him. Even if he would have tracked me, it would have stopped me, because I already used my repair kit. But that's apparently all it takes to get an ace tanker medal in this thing. So that's great. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and me falling down the cliff. That was hilarious. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.